Alright everyone, Dave here with a little unboxing video for you today. I've been meaning to do this for quite a while, but just haven't had the time to get around to it. So over the summer, got a couple of figure sets. These are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the villain set from Playmates Toys. It's a reissue of the old school figures from back in the day, in the late 80s and early 90s. This figure set includes Bebop and Rocksteady, along with a Foot Soldier, Krang, Slash, and Baxter Stockman. There's a second set that includes the original 4 Ninja Turtles, Splinter, the Shredder, and I think that's it. Yeah, I believe that's it in that set. That'll save for another video, but right here we got the villain set. For comparisons, when we open it up, I got my old school Foot Soldier figure right here. And and I got my Krang figure right here. Missing all the accessories for them, and I believe Krang comes with like a little dome thing that goes over him, keep him in place. Obviously I'm missing that as well. I know I had Bebop and Rocksteady back in the day, but I don't know where they are now. So anyway, we're gonna open this up and check it out. We got the outer white box here with all the information on it. Inside this white box, you've got another box, which is designed to look like the villain's mutant module vehicle from back in the day. I think that was the third wave of figures in 1990. So it's designed to look like that. Inside of that box, you've got the figures, and each one, I believe, is individually packaged. Its own package, special packaging. So, enough babbling from me. Let's open this bad boy up and jump in and check out the figures. Alright, so we got the outer box open. A little sneak peek in there of what the inner box looks like. Alright, let's pull it out. Upside down. Alright. Well, that's pretty cool. It's a nice design on the box there. I thought maybe it would just be kind of a picture of the mutant module, but hey, it's a nice design. Really cool that they did it like this. A little something different. I'll look at this side here. At the back, you got Krang. On the other side, got your Foot Soldier, Shredder, Rocksteady, and then on the top here you got your Baxter Stockman, another look at Rocksteady and Bebop. Alright, very cool. Let's try and open this bad boy. Alright, here we go. Individually packaged. What do we got first? Who's coming out first? We've got Bebop. Bebop. Alright. Coloring looks a little different from the old school figures. I don't remember it being this dark on him. He's got his accessories here. Let's open them up. Let's check them out. I wonder if they did it back in the day with these figures, the first wave of figures, the Turtles, Splinter, Shredder, Bebop and Rocksteady, they had the soft heads, and eventually they moved over to the hard heads. But that initial run of figures had soft heads. Let's see if they did that with these figures. Probably not, but we'll see. Check it out. Really keep everything securely in place here. A little bit more than they did back in the day. Alright. There we go. Stand up or what? Well, he doesn't want to stand up. That sucks. Alright, here's the accessories. Got his little knife, his little blaster gun here, and his garbage can shield. Garbage can lid shield, I should say. Yeah, can't really get him to stand. His legs are all, his feet are all messed up the way they're designed. Well, definitely does not look like the old school figures. I don't have one to compare to physically, but I know the old school figures did not really look like this in terms of how dark it is. Also, I remember them being able to actually stand. The design on his legs here, maybe his leg is just out of place. There you go. I think the leg was actually just out of place there. That's why he wasn't standing. There we go. So it's not a soft head, it's definitely a hard head on him. It's built pretty solid, but I don't know. The arms and the legs seem like they could kind of come out pretty easily. But that's just one. Let's pull out the others, check them out. See what's up next. We've got the Foot Soldier. Alright, so this is an easy one you can compare. It's the Foot Soldier. Alright. So really tight. My old school one, I can move the legs around pretty well to make him stand like he is standing over there. These ones really keep going back. They keep going back to their original positions. Alright guys, accessories here. Looks like, I'm guessing this is like a mace of some kind here. And this is some sort of, yeah. It's got like a grabber on it, and a sling here. I don't remember exactly what the accessories were for all these figures back in the day. But let's see, well, they got a little paint messed up over here in the eye. And it looks like he's got like a pupil there. That's a mess right there. It's about this similar size to the old school figure. The coloring is lighter. The foot emblem, of course, is really cheap. It's just like a red mark on his forehead. I don't know if you can really tell the difference on these. The old school one actually has like the toes. You can actually see the toes on it. The new one is just, you know, just a blotch, like a red blotch on it. Yeah, the arm, these arm shields here are thicker and about the same length, I guess. They're about the same length, but a little darker and a little bit thicker than the old school figure. And again, the old school figure can be a pain in the ass to pose, but the new one, like I said, the legs keep moving back. It looks like he's a little bit taller. Looks like the new one's a little bit taller, maybe standing up straight a little bit more than the old school one. But yeah, I prefer the old school one on that one, as well as Bebop here. I prefer the old school Bebop compared to this. Oh, look at that, I got him in the stand. Check that out. See how long that lasts? Alright, next up, what do we got? Yep, Baxter Stockman here. You know what, I've been not showing the back of these. Let's check out the back here. So, let's see. Got some info about the turtles and their origins, and then we got pictures of the figures here. It says Classic Collection, it says original 1988 figures. But those look like these designs, doesn't look like the actual old school figures. Alright. There we go, Baxter Stockman. Alright, here's his, let's put his wings on here. The extra arms. Let's see, how's it go? How's it go? This, there we go. Alright, he's got his accessory here. Looks like a little fly swatter with a turtle on it. I don't know if you can see that right up there, the little turtle squashed on it. Alright, so this figure seems a lot better. It looks a little bit more accurate from what I can remember. And again, I'm just talking from memory here. I know I had Baxter Stockman also. I just can't find it, obviously. Can't get him to stand. But it looks pretty good. The design is really good. There's no real paint issues on it. No mess ups really. A little bit of a mess up on the wing here. A little smear, but whatever. Not a big deal. The eye, there's a little bit of a smear in the eye over here. But overall, I like it. It's got a good build and feels pretty good here. And again, pretty accurate. I feel like this one's pretty accurate. Probably the most accurate out of the three we've opened so far to the old school figures. Alright. Keep going. What we got next? Next up we've got, there we go, Bebop's cohort. Rocksteady. Have to move some of these out of the way. Get some room here. Alright, Rocksteady. And these boxes, you got the old design here, just like the old school figure boxes. I think these are a little bit bigger, almost. I feel like the plastic is a little bit bigger than the old school ones, but not 100% sure. I don't have a boxed Rocksteady figure, so I don't remember exactly, but I think this is a little bit bigger. The writing obviously is a little different here. And back is the same. I think the back is the same on all of them, looks like. Alright. Let's cut them loose. Those accessories loose. Alright, Rocksteady, here we go. He's got his little belt here with his shell knee pads, and belt is coming off. Okay. And belt doesn't stay on. Yeah. And the belt doesn't stay on too well. Get it on, so alright, whatever. Little shell knee pads here. Yeah, his accessories here. We got his manhole cover as his shield, and then we got his rifle right here, city sewer, and his knife, his hunting knife. Yeah, oh, there goes his belt. Alright, again, not a soft head, it's a hard head. I feel like this one's a bit more accurate than Bebop to the old school figures, from what I remember. Again, correct me if I'm wrong in any of these descriptions of them, you know, looking similar or dissimilar to the old school figures. Again, a little pain in the ass here with trying to pose him. Make him stand. And do a split. Woo! A split? Nope. Okay. Alright. Good build. And paint looks pretty good on this one. Yeah. Very solid feeling figure. Alright. I like it. I like it. So far this is my favorite one. Let's say Baxter Stockman number 2. Alright, almost done. Alright, so here we've got Slash. Now, Slash came out, I believe, in the 1990 wave, so this was the third. He came out in the third series of action figures. Bebop and Rocksteady, they came out in the first series back in 1988. And Baxter Stockman came out with Krang in 1989 in Series 2. We got a lot of things holding in his accessories here. Try and cut these out. Try and cut these out and not cut my finger off. And try not to put a hole in the figure. All right. Got it. He definitely comes by far with the, he comes with, I think, the most accessories, right? The most, by one. The most accessories by one, it looks like. I never had a Slash figure back in the day, so I can't really tell how accurate this is to the old school figure. Other than that, that's easy to pose. A lot easier than the other ones, that's for damn sure. Alright, got a little knife here with a like a brass knuckles type of thing on the handle. Looks like we got an old school mace and a little something else here. Looks like some maybe some nunchucks that have some spikes on it, and it looks like a messed up Raphael Sai. Yeah, paint's messed up on this thing here. You see the little black mark there, I don't know if you can tell really on the camera. But paintwork is pretty good on him here so far. Yeah, his belt is staying on. It's better than Rocksteady's. Yeah, it's really a pretty solid build. And paint is decent. Paint is decent on it. I like the you know, the spiked shell here for Slash. Got a little tail back here. Little accessories on him here, on his hands, and his shoulders. This is cool. This is a really cool figure. Alright. Alright, so that's my favorite one so far. Changing it up a little bit. Alright, and last but not least is obviously Krang. There's Krang. About. Okay. Alright, here we go. Here's Krang. Got some sort of a hose thingy here for his accessory. One of his accessories, and we've got his arms here. They attach this side, I think, if I remember correctly. It should pop right in. Or not. Oh, there we go. I do remember these being accessories. I remember having these. Along with this little gun of his. It should fit in one of these arms, one of these hands. Oh, there we go. And it's the old school Krang. Yeah. With the same height. Oh, that's already coming off. Alright, so let's compare Krang himself. And this is the old school one, and this is the new one. So the old school one is a lighter color than the new. And yeah, everything else is pretty much the same with the veins, the eyes, the teeth. Both got a hole in the bottom. And the walker that they're in is pretty accurate. They're pretty accurate together. This one's a little bit coloring on the, we got the old school one here. We got a little bit of like a dark bluish, like a bluish gray color here. And red going up on the top, whereas with the new one, you've got red down along here, and then the bluish, greenish, bluish grayish color up on the top there. That's a little difference. But overall, it's pretty good. Is this thing actually broken, or I just knock it off when I was pulling it out? Yep, it was just me. Alright. Alright, so got everybody over here. Got them all to stand up. Got a little pose here for you as you say goodbye. So overall, pretty decent figures, but you know, some of them are a pain in the butt, obviously, to get them to stand, as you could see from before. Not too impressed with the Bebop figure. I really don't like its design. All the other figures are pretty decent. You know, I'm really liking the Slash figure and the Rocksteady figure, aside from his belt not staying on. And Baxter Stockman, really good figure as well. So they're pretty good overall. Decent representation of the old figures for the most part. A little bit of details here and there that are just, you know, minor, that, you know, are a little bit different. You know, it could have been a little bit better. Some of them, and some of the paint spots, you know, little mistakes here and there. But overall, it's nice to have these reissued figures. I enjoy the old school designs from the figures. So, you know, I like having it. So here is your retro Rotocast villains set. Next video I make, I'm going to do one for the Turtles. It'll be the Turtles, Shredder, and Splinter. Alright, so hope you all enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what I messed up here in terms of my observations of from what I remember of some of these figures looking like. Or just say hi. We love hearing from you. Alright, so until next time, stay safe and be well, and catch you later.
Yeah, I'm